So, last week's morning shower aha moment, I answered the question about how you can trust your intuition. And I talked about what it means to become one with your intuition instead of separate from it. Well, today I want to build on the trust topic with the topic of connection to your intuition. So, hello, my name is Suzanne and I am your intuition coach. So let's assume you have this trust. You know that your inner wisdom is the part of you that knows you better than you know you, right? It is who you really are, navigating your life always with your best interest in mind. So let's go through an imaginary scenario. And I don't know, maybe this is really happening for you. So you are completely trusting that you and your intuition are one. And now you begin to intuit something concerning your work or your purpose. So you get an intuitive hit that you feel it's time to make an advancement in your work situation. Whether it is you want more responsibilities at work with a promotion, or you might even feel a need to branch out in your organization, or you might even feel the need to shift your creativity level in whatever work you are doing, or whatever it is that you spend time doing throughout the day. So you get this intuitive hit, and what happens next? Well, usually there's a blast or a surge of excitement, and you start dreaming about what you can do to make it happen. Maybe what people you will involve. You start thinking about all the details, but also there might be some self-doubt thoughts that creep in. Maybe some fears about money limitations, fears and worries about what other people might think of you. Insecurities about not having, all the pieces and particulars laid out, right? Well, this is the exact point when you have disconnected from your trust of intuition. So here you were, all trusting your intuitive senses, and then your personality or your ego gets in the way, and it basically spoils the connection. So you start making plans and start down the path of controlling the hows, and also, those just our own limiting thoughts start to come into play. So the way that I think about connection with my intuition is that I am only as intuitive as the clear and honest connection I have with myself. So if I am scheming and strategizing, I am not connected to the source of the seed of intuition. So I like to think of intuition as a series of electrical wires with electrical impulses that runs through the body. When you are trusting and clear, the impulses fire with exact precision to your heartbeat, and your entire energetic system basically hums with coherence. So the thing is, as soon as your energetic system feels good, depending on your specific limits of feeling good or your personal set points of comfort or status quo get triggered, your mind will then begin to dampen the excitement that is running through your body with a bunch of crap, a bunch of goopy garbage that distracts you from your excitement to act on the intuition. So when you become aware of this disconnection, just notice it. And then do your best to capture all of your personal limiting beliefs, and then begin asking yourself a few questions about, what beliefs came up for you, such as, is it true that you don't have or that you won't have any friends if you come out of the closet to share your unique gifts? What if the truth is that you don't have the money in your personal bank account to fund the organization, but what if there were infinite possibilities that your organization could get funded by other ways other than, your own personal money? Or you could maybe ask this question. What if your success code of success was already laid out for you, and all you had to do was take the first step and act on your intuition and trust that the next steps would be shown to you. So what I have shown here is what really goes on in you, an intuitive person with real life limitations. And the good news is that you can release all expectations of outcomes. You can release all ulterior motives of what you will gain, such as, financial windfalls, approval ratings, success, all of it. As soon as you become aware that your connection has been broken from the initial excitement and trust of your intuitive hit, you can name your fears and then begin to move past them. Okay? So it's like taking those electrical wires I was talking about in your body and really, scrubbing the corrosion off the ends and then reconnecting them again. The false beliefs, the false identity of you, it's just corrosion. So I'm going to create a guided visualization to assist you in connecting back in once you have lost the connection, so that you can get back to trusting that all of the answers are within you, and you can tap back into your intuition at any time. So I will add this visualization after this video so you can use it to deepen your connection to the infinite possibilities that are just waiting for you. So let me know if you need any guidance with any specific limitations that you have. That one thing that keeps coming up for you, that if you could just get past it, you would experience the freedom of success. That one thing? So let me know if you have any of those. So there you have it. If you like this, please pass it on in any way you feel moved. And in the meantime, I'll see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye. So this guided audio is for you when you lose your connection to your intuition. And this is a great tool when you have fallen out of your intuitive guidance and find yourself in a low vibration or a low dip of self-doubt. And as soon as your rational mind gets a hold of intuition, things can spin out of control pretty fast. So you might begin to, overanalyze the details, and some of us even find ourselves going down the distraction hole, trying to figure everything out on how the intuition will be manifested right now. So when you feel yourself getting caught up in this cycle, it's time to slow down and bring your energy back to your heart space from your head space. So your heart is where intuition lives. So find a comfortable position and take a few deep and long inhalations and expirations. Breathe air into your nose and let the breath out through the mouth. Do that several times. Bring the air in through the nose, filling up your system, and exhale out through your mouth. Do one more good deep breath for good measure. Great. Now imagine a slide positioned in your head and connects to your heart. So this slide is the kind of slide that would be just outside of a pool that you can slide down, and the landing pad is into the water of the pool. So imagine this slide begins in your headspace, and the slide runs from your head to your heart. Your heart is the pool of water. Now, imagine all of your thoughts that you were thinking that distracted you from your intuition. They were the thoughts that began running through your mind. Imagine those thoughts as words or pictures or animals, whatever comes to your mind. Let them be seen from your imaginary sight. See those thoughts form a line and begin to climb up the ladder of the slide, and see the thoughts slide down the slide into the calming waters of the pool. Allow the thoughts to continue marching up the ladder, slide down the slide, and land gently into the calming waters of your heart space. Keep breathing and keep allowing your heart to hold the thoughts. Now, when you have allowed all of the thoughts from your mind slide down into your heart space, place your hand, any hand, on your heart and breathe in and breathe out into the space of your heart. Now, as you breathe in and out of your heart space, I invite you to imagine the water in the pool of your heart begin to vaporize very rapidly. The water begins to dissolve and take with it all of those discouraging thoughts in the water. So, as soon as you see the water vaporize, you notice above your head a huge calming waterfall. And there's an opening at the very top of your head that the water begins to flow in. This water is glistening with flecks of gold and platinum and hints of clean, healing colors of blues and greens. The water pours down into your head and flows down the slide and begins to replenish the pool in your heart with pure water. Cleansing the water, replenishing the water. This water fills up the pool quite rapidly, and as soon as it is full, the waterfall turns off and the opening at the top of your head closes back up. You are completely renewed with new cleansing energy. Now, with your hand remaining on your heart, breathe a couple more times in and out of that heart space and remain there for a few more moments. You have connected with your heart, and you are now back in sync with your intuitive nature, your natural state of being. And you can come back to this audio whenever you need to reconnect. And when you do this a few times, it will become second nature, and you will be able to do it really anytime and anywhere, naturally and effortlessly. So take this calmness with you throughout your day, and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.